There is a legend in Brazil so cursed that not even the earth would accept the body. Heaven rejected his soul. Hell refused him, and so he was left behind. They call him the dried corpse. This is not a story created for entertainment. It does not belong to books or movies or campfires. This legend was born in silence. It traveled through generations by whisper, by warning, by fear. In remote villages where dirt roads stretch for miles and forests swallow sound, people still lower their voices when this name is spoken, because the dried corpse is not simply a monster. He is what happens when cruelty outlives death. Long before the curse, there was a man. His name no longer matters. It was erased intentionally. What matters is how he lived. He was violent, not out of survival, but pleasure. Animals suffered first, then neighbors, then anyone who crossed his path. But the deepest horror lived inside his home. His mother, the woman who fed him, protected him, gave him life, was treated worse than an animal. She was beaten, starved, humiliated. People say his soul began to dry while he was still breathing. When death finally took him, no one cried. No candles were lit. No prayers were spoken. They buried him quickly, shallow, rushed, not out of respect, but fear. They wanted him gone. They wanted the earth to finish what they could not. As the coffin touched the ground, the soil trembled, at first softly, then violently. The dirt cracked open, the grave collapsed, and expelled the body. The coffin was pushed upward as if the earth itself were rejecting him. People ran. Some screamed, others froze, because they understood something terrifying. This body did not belong anywhere. Priests were called. They stood at the grave and felt nothing. No presence of God, no sense of hell, only absence. They refused to pray. They said the soul inside that body had been abandoned by all sides. Heaven did not want him. Hell would not take him. And the earth had already spoken. That night, under a moon stained red by dust and cloud, the corpse moved, not suddenly, slowly, unnaturally. His flesh did not rot, it dried, skin tightened over bone, pulled inward, cracked. His eyes sank deep into the skull, but they were not empty. They watched. His fingers curled into claws. Black nails scraped the soil as he dragged himself upright. No breath, no heartbeat, but movement, awareness. The dried corpse had been born. From that night on, he was seen walking, always alone, along dirt roads, through forests, at crossroads where paths feel wrong. Dogs refused to approach him. Birds fell silent. Travelers felt footsteps behind them, breathing that was not their own. Some felt a sudden weight jump onto their backs, hands around their throat. When they tried to scream, nothing came out. Bodies were found days later, collapsed, dry, hollow, no wounds, no blood, only faces frozen in absolute terror, as if fear itself had been drained. The dried corpse does not hunt the innocent. He is drawn to cruelty, to hatred, to those who live without compassion. He does not punish. He reflects. He shows what remains when humanity is gone. So, if you ever walk alone at night and hear footsteps that do not belong to you, do not turn around, do not look, because some things were never meant to rest, and some files should have remained buried